안녕하세요. 항상 레전드 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 파이터즈 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 기쁨과 짜릿한 스릴을 드리기 위해 만든 유튜브입니다. 즐거운 시간 되세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
A well-rounded mixed martial artist, but always changing up the location of his strikes, the tempo. This guy is a well-versed world-class striker.
Yeah, he's a world-class striker, and we always have a lot of fun on our shows about the best boxers in the UFC. Start talking Holloway, Masvidal, Blachowicz. This guy is along the lines of that in regards to how he implements that skill inside the octagon. He goes out there, fights behind a beautiful jab, and he sets everything up perfectly with the hands, and that is why we see him securing so many knockouts inside the UFC's octagon.
Yeah, had a lot of knockouts as an amateur, not just in MMA, but in boxing as well, and just wearing those tiny 4-ounce gloves here tonight, we'll see if he can add to that total. Here we go with the former UFC title challenger, Iron Michael Chandler. Daniel, you guys go way back. Obviously, we can talk about the athletic credentials. Some, though, have questioned his fight IQ in some of his big fights in the UFC.
Well, it seems like he wants to fight the fun fight, opposed to the fight that would seem to make sense to him. But let me tell you something, I'm not complaining. I enjoy every Michael Chandler fight. I enjoy watching this guy go out there and fight on his shield. He has A-plus skills across the board, and let's see how he applies them to the fight tonight.
And even in losses against high-level competition, he has had big moments. You do get the sense that Michael Chandler may always be just one win away from that elusive shot at the title yet again. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here's the lightweight contender and former Bellator champion, Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show.
These boys are going at it. Lands a nice leg kick.
Push kick there to the body. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops those big right hands on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC. Sets up that leg kick beautifully.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight. Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you can big double leg level change.
Chandler's in half guard. Side control now. Attempting a choke now. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Darce choke is in tight. He's got to be very patient, though. He does not want to rush this, but he wants to finish this up.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow himself to get subbed. He loaded up there on that high kick. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very soon. He's hurt.
Oh!
Oh! Good right hand. There you go. There you go.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
So 3 minutes off the clock in our first round. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chandler. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Choi's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Nice. Great shot on top by Chandler.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, come on. I'd be tapping. That's got to be it. Working on a Ezekiel choke, and he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Let's go. I can see the posture now.
The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Making all these shots count. Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Final seconds here in round one.
Big ground and pound.
Second round, straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Nothing left. All you gotta do.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi. Oh, huge right hand from Michael Chandler yet again, and not unlike the one he landed on game. Connections right off the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Big knee there to the chest. Flying through the air, and he lands the knee.
Oh!
And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage, might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Choi. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this, and...
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Michael Chandler.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's doing a great job of recognizing that he's damaging his opponent, and he keeps going to that spot.
Chandler's got his back again. Oh, flattening on his back there. Good work from the top here by Chandler. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Chandler's right back to the full mount.
He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Chandler.
That was nice.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Michael Chandler.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Choi's in half guard.
Gotta watch his neck.
Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. He's got it locked in.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly has been
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. A massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
15 seconds remain in the round. Chandler's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, he's in trouble. What a round. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it.
All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
Well, he's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of some real damaging shots. And if he doesn't do something different defensively, it's going to get worse. And if it gets worse, the fight may be stopped.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway. Choi's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got... Oh!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Throwing that jab, no good. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter. Might get the TKO here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Oh.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Michael Chandler.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Ground and pound strike there now. Choi's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so...
Nice guillotine attempt here.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Just work, I'll stand this up. You need to work.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Choi. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for certain.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up. But I think that is the key. The mental is what's going to allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're going to have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the Korean Super Bowl. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later today.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good, fun fight.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Nicely done. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the big shots landed by him now.
He gets hit with another massive ground and pound strike. He has got to protect this cut.
We'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Getting them out here.
1 minute. Shades of Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald as these athletes go toe-to-toe, both dealing with cuts and adversity and trying to fight through it. Absolutely incredible result.
So many people say they want to be a fighter. If I'm trying to convince somebody not to do it, I will show them this fight. This fight has been amazing.
Oh, big shots raining down. Choi's cut he's having his way with him here. Oh, the ground and pound is there. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
I need you to fight back.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, so somewhat remarkably, we have made it to the end of the round. Both fighters have been cut up severely.
Yeah, and his corner's going to have some work to do on him. And for as bad as he looked, Johns, his opponent is as beat up as he is.
Right, I think that's part of the reason why the corner is not getting involved, because they feel like there has been a lot of damage sustained on the other side as well, as we look back at some of the replays.
I mean, these guys just beat each other up. Both of them landed beautiful strikes over the course of that round, landing damaging punch, landing damaging kicks. So many different attacks led to all the blood that we are seeing on these two fighters.
Gotta think the referee and the ringside physician are going to be watching things closely as we begin this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
Straight right, he misses.
Oh, big elbow.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Strong outside leg kick.
Oh, nice level change.
Fight back. Fight back.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing straight. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attempt. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
His arm triangle is looking pretty tight. He's got it locked in. He's got to clear the guard.
Oh, great submission defense. Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and relinquish the dominant position. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. And look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. Oh, that was good.
Oh, he's trying to pin that arm in the triangle now. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now. Oh, arm triangle inching closer now. You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded, so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Choi's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time, and I'm not sure there's any end swell in the building that's going to open that eye back up. They might stop this fight. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Chandler. 90 seconds to go now.
I'll stop this. You better fight back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chandler. Well, he's got his back now.
Nice transition.
And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
You gotta fight back.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, some might describe this as critical condition. That's going to try to take his opponents back here, and he does. All All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Chandler's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so we're going to take a look back at some of the replays that caused all of this damage in that previous round.
These guys were going back and forth, both throwing real heavy strikes that really did a lot of damage to their opponent. It's an evenly matched fight, but one of them has to separate themselves if they're going to get the victory.
All right, so the cut men have done their work. Let us see who can survive as we get ready to start what could be our final round here tonight. All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the fifth and final round. Choice cheat.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Right back.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Chandler. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Takedown defense holds up. Able to block the punch there. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up. Chandler's an absolute mess. Referee might have caught an eye of the ringside position right there. They might stop this fight.
Take your time. Take your time.
Back to the jab now, no good. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly.
Oh, choose left.
That one is thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Under 3 minutes remain in round 5.
Hurt him bad.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Chandler's blocking well now. Nice job.
He's got to try to finish here.
Right back.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by the Korean Superboy. And now some separation.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Throws a big... I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Bird over the top of his head.
That's it! Duho Choi with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Louise!
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 9 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
화면 아래 좋아요 따봉 버튼 꼭 눌러주세요. 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.